Hello, Packers fans. It's time for another edition of the Pack Attack Cast, brought to you from fans for fans. Before we get started, I want to thank everybody who's given us a subscribe. We're almost to 6,000, which is phenomenal. We've added 1,000 subs just in the last 3 days, so really appreciate that. We were originally trying to get to 5,000 before the start of the season. Now we're knocking on the door on 6,000. So we're going to up that goal to 7,000 before week 1 against the Lions. So if you haven't done so yet, please give us a subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, give us a like. That really helps us with the algorithm so we can get some more people into the Attack Cast family. We've got some fun things to do today. I've got some news and notes from practice yesterday. Yesterday was a closed practice for the Packers, so only the media, and I believe it was only select media as well, were allowed to watch practice. I did see a couple clips from the media. The media is very good about posting what they think the Packers want to see for good reasons, so sometimes we don't see as much high-quality stuff that we see when we have, for example, fans in the stands, because the fans in the stands are a little more liberal about following the Packers rules. So most of the stuff I saw via X and other platforms, Instagram, was mainly some players warming up, getting ready for practice. But it was a good day on the injury front. The Green Bay Packers got running back Emmanuel Wilson, running back Marshawn Lloyd groin, and left tackle Rasheed Walker groin, and cornerback Kamal Hadden back to their practice. So that's great news that we have some Packers coming back. I'm really curious if Wilson and Lloyd get into the preseason game. There are going to be joint practices on Thursday, and I think it has to do with what Matt LaFleur sees in those practices. Right now, the current plan is for the Packers to practice their starters against the Colts. Then the backups are going to play against the Colts. Then the Seahawks and the starters are going to practice next week against the Seahawks and play in the final preseason game for probably a quarter or so. But Matt LaFleur was very blunt about that. He said if he didn't see what he wanted to see in practice, he might let the starters play. So we're going to have to see what happens there. Hopefully, as much as I would love to see the Packers starters play in the preseason game, it's far more important for those starters to get action against the Colts in the inner team scrimmage, because the quarterbacks are wearing their red jerseys, so you can get touch sacks, but you can't tackle. So that's much more safe for Jordan Love, who was seen with a bandage on his left non-throwing thumb. I don't think that's a big deal. I think in a couple weeks he'll be fine. But I don't want to see him get hit on that hand, because sometimes if you have a minor injury, as we all know, you can get a minor injury and then you can bump it against something or hit it against something, and the next thing you know, you've got a worse injury. So we probably don't want to see Jordan Love in that game. But could he have some select players play in that game that aren't starters but haven't seen preseason action? Wilson and Lloyd, I think, are prime targets, as well as Kamal Hadden, if he's up for playing, to play in this game. They're not starters, so it makes sense for them to see some action as long as they're healthy enough to play. Good news also is Corey Ballantyne, who dropped out of the first preseason game, was back in practice today. So he was never added to the injury list, but there were concerns that he might have a significant injury, but he was practicing on Monday, so no problem there. With Rasheed Walker still dinged up, Jordan Love got looks at left tackle in drills today. I do think Jordan Morgan did look very good. It was one of the few bright spots on the game on Saturday. Is pressure was coming from the center, pressure was coming from the right side, but the left side of the offensive line with Jordan Morgan was pretty solid on Saturday. So good to see that. Anthony Belton got some first team reps at right tackle on Monday, probably just to give Zach Tom some reps. Zach Tom did practice as well. They just kind of split the reps a little bit. Zach Tom doesn't need the reps nearly as much as Anthony Belton, because I did feel that Anthony Belton did have a very poor game on Saturday. I watched the All 22, and I saw a couple times where he was just beat, including one that ended up in a very bad sack where the guy blew right between him and the right guard and went right into the backfield. And that's the type of play that should be easy for Belton to simply slide in next to the guard and then end up having a wall instead of basically letting the defensive lineman just go right through and sack Malik Willis. So that's not the type of thing we want to see from Anthony Belton. I do think they're grooming Anthony Belton, at least for this year, to be the swing tackle. So don't be surprised if that is the thing, that Anthony Belton ends up being a swing tackle, the first tackle off the bench. If a player has a stinger and needs a couple plays off or just tweaks something during the game, then Anthony Belton will probably be the player that comes off of the bench first at either left or right tackle. Assuming, that is, that Jordan Morgan is not a starter, because he is competing for right guard. If he doesn't win that right guard position, then I do think that Jordan Morgan would be your left tackle off the bench. Anthony Belton would be your right tackle off the bench. So that would be strength. And Sean Ryan is putting up a really strong competition to be the starter at right guard. So that's a very likely possibility. And that's a good thing overall. We have some players that could be leaving next year. So it's really great that we have these tackles that are ready to come off the bench for us. Next up, defensive notes. Per Andy Herman, love Andy. Please check out his Pack-A-Day podcast if you haven't done so already. Hopefully a friend of the show. I'm definitely a subscriber of his. He's a great reporter. He's my go-to when I can't be at practice myself. Per Andy Herman, defensive end Lucas Van Ness recorded 4 sacks today. So Lucas Van Ness has continued to stack up good practice after good practice after good practice. And the defensive line as a whole was one of the few bright spots in the game on Saturday. I thought the first team played really good against the run. So you combine that with the fact that Lucas Van Ness, Rashawn Gary, and Clark are all getting good reviews from training camp and practice, that I think this defensive line is going to be humming week 1. Especially up the middle against that rejiggered offensive line for the Lions. I think that could be the key to the game, is how the Lions' interior offensive line holds up week 1 against the starting Packer defense. Quay Walker also participated in starting middle linebacker in team drills. So that was good. That's the first time we've really seen Quay Walker actively participating in team drills. So that's good progress for him. It would not surprise me if Quay Walker, even though he's technically a starter, got some preseason snaps in with the second team defense on Saturday. Don't know that for sure, just pure speculation on my part, but I think Quay Walker needs the preseason reps that he missed week 1. So don't be surprised if we see Quay Walker out there with the number 2 defense, at least for a quarter next on Saturday. So that's it for news and notes. It was a relatively quiet practice. So what we're going to do now is, I thought we needed some good Packer football, or maybe more Packer football. So since we're a little light on news today, what we're going to actually do is play some Madden 25. We're going to replay the preseason game, Madden 26. We're going to replay the preseason game against the Jets, and hopefully it'll be more entertaining than the game on Saturday. Am I right? I can't promise it, but we're going to give it a spin. So let's go to Madden. Here we go. So right off the jump, we're going to go right into playing some Madden. And again, my goal here is to give you a more entertaining game than we had on Saturday. Alright, let's go. Some Madden 26 for you guys. I'm going to have some topics for discussion along with news and notes tomorrow. But I just thought it'd be fun. After what we saw on Saturday, to play a little Madden and bring a little, hopefully, some better Packer play in. It's a very low bar, right? So let's see if I could do better than the Packers did on Saturday. You could save your comments in the comments section about my horrible Madden playing. I've never said I was a good Madden player. So let's just have some fun here. Let's see if we can do better than the team did yesterday. We got 10-minute quarters because, 15 would take 2 hours. So we got 15-minute quarters, or 10-minute quarters. All right, Justin Fields. I've got a bad taste in my mouth after Saturday. Let's see if we can get some sacks on this guy. Oh, play action. Play action. Oh, play action again. All right. Well, now it is starting to feel a little bit too much like Saturday. I kid, Packers. You're good. I know we could do better against the Colts. Now, the tricky thing about the Colts game, we're going to preview the Colts game. Darn it. Justin Fields. The thing about the Colts game is we're going to be at a disadvantage because they're basically letting 2 starting quarterbacks play the whole game while they try to figure out who their starter is, right? So they're going to have their start. Oh, Lucas Van Ness with the sack. Oh, we needed that on 3rd and 8. So Lucas Van Ness with the sack there. So the Colts are going to be playing their starters a lot more than the Packers on Saturday. But I did see, and it really surprised me. All right, we got to stop there. That's a good start. So what really surprised me is the fact that the Packers are actually 6-point underdogs against the Colts. Now, I don't know if that's a hold-up hangover from the fact that the Packers played so bad on the game on Saturday, or if it's because they figure the Colts are going to be playing their starters more. Certainly they're starting 2 NFL quality quarterbacks while they figure out their starter. But a 6-point underdog on the road, I could understand maybe 1.5 points. Roughing the kicker. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Roughing the kicker? Come on. That's some bullshit right there. We had him stopped. That really bites, man. Let's go with a blitz here. We gotta keep him out of the red zone at least. So the Packers as 6-point underdogs, I did not understand. There we go. There's a sack. We needed that. And I thought that was ridiculous. So those of you that do like to gamble, first of all, generally speaking, taking the underdog in preseason is actually a really smart plan because you never know how preseason games are going to go. So taking the underdog in the preseason is usually a good bet. Add into that the fact that I think the Packers... Oh, this could be a pick. Oh, come on. Come down with that ball. All right, at least we're holding him to 3. So if you do like to gamble, generally going with the underdog in the preseason is usually a smart gamble. Oh, is that going to miss? Yes, we held them no points. All right. All right, Packers are on offense now. Let's see what we can do.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything will come. Good effort, but it's going to wind up off.
Yeah, that's a good start. That's a good start. All right. I'm going to focus on the run game because I want to see how the offensive line does. And I haven't really played 26 very much yet. So, let's... That hole closed up really quickly there.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when lanes are open.
Let's go with the zone run here.
Punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So, I actually put some good money on the Packers minus or +6. Not very often you get that sort of a bump. So Packers +6, I took that. I was pretty happy with that. Oh, come on. Come on, Watson.
Tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go.
Love throwing on fourth.
I always tell LaFleur he needs to be more aggressive on 4th down. So, in that situation, you kind of had to go for it, in my opinion. You're at the 40. It's third and manageable. It's too far away for a field goal. And if you're going to trust your defense, then sometimes you got to go for it in those situations. And I expect the Packers to do that more this year. Much of an opening there.
Those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Jaden Reed. All right.
This is down all the way to the 3. Give them about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First and goal. Go Pack, go. Giving you guys something to root for. Get in there.
And he sends it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe.
All right, we're going to be a running team with the mentality we're running the ball. That means we're going for Going again on third. Oh, come on.
They get him for a loss back at the 4.
Ah, third and goal. What are we doing on third and
Because
goal?
defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, we got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Let's go for a run here.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Jacobs on 3rd and goal.
Come on, get in there. Yes, touchdown. Go, Pack, go. All right, we're already doing better than the Packers did on Saturday.
It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to
We only go
argue
down
with
from
these
here.
results.
We got
They start out with a touchdown.
2 defensive stops, basically.
It's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking.
This is what happens when you let me kick extra points. Madden extra point kicking drives me nuts. It's another reason I go for it a lot. They make it a lot harder than it should be. Alright, defense is back on the field. Can we get another stop? We need it because I can't kick extra points. Alright, can we get pressure with 4? I want pressure with 4, guys. Run up the middle. Alright, I was still able to get there, even though I was blocked up. I'll take that.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard.
Go with the blitz here up the middle.
Once he got his
We could stop the run, hopefully stop play action. Oh, but it cannot stop a quick out. Oh, no. Alright, they took advantage of the blitz there. They're plain and simple. They saw the blitz coming and they went with a quick pass. And they made me pay.
pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, here's Fields.
Play action. Come on. Yes!
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away.
We
So
are
goes down.
racking up the sacks here.
Big play drives the backwards.
That was good contain. I didn't give him a lane to get out. And then I just pushed my opponent into his lap. That was a great rep.
Offense to the line for second down.
Second and 17 here.
Another try following the sack.
Full pass. All right. Makes it a 3rd and 7.
Gain here, but short of the first.
Completion. The completions, you never turn them down.
Go, Pack, go. Listen to that crowd. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to be there for week 1 against the Lions.
Throwing on 3rd and long.
Yes, we held. Good job, Packers. Good job. We got 51 seconds left before they put in the backup offense. Wish I had more time. Might have to take a deep shot here with the first play while we still have Jordan Love in there.
It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to
Oh,
make
Miko
that
Hardman.
contact.
Miko Hardman he's on the roster bubble now, you know? See if we can find a medium pass that works while we still have Jordan Love.
Early lead, no points
In
allowed,
there.
and a chance
Little
now to
mesh.
seize control of the game on their second possession.
Try to get it to Dobbs.
Just love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Okay.
Left side into the hands of Dobbs.
This is weird. I'm calling a timeout. But there's a reason for it because we're going to lose the starters.
The Packers take their first time out. After using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
We're going to lose the starters at the end of this quarter.
Start that drive, they're up near the 45-yard line. Here we go. Love with it on first down.
So I want to get some yards in here before Jordan Love leaves the field. Another timeout.
He's going to set them up
coach's suggestions. I don't want to be too predictable here.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Yes, I'm using my first downs in the first quarter, but that's because the starters are only going to be out here till the end of this quarter, so we got to make hay right now.
Breaks the tackle.
At least getting field goal range.
Down inside
One more timeout.
30.
Hey, am I gaming the system? Absolutely, just like a good
Cannot be
coach.
happy. They spent all three of theirs in this opening quarter.
Let's go with another mesh.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches.
It's actually a perfect down to pull a mesh.
Shotgun now for Love.
Oh, blocked it.
Knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
Alright, well, we got to focus now on getting the first down.
Things happen so fast as windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the
We're
football.
going to get the first down first, and then we'll worry about going for the touchdown. Here we go. Flag? Do not tell me it was holding. Oh. Luke Musgrave, come on. Third and 10 now. Don't like to see this. Had to get that off too early. Oh. Alright.
Didn't read the intended target. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
You know, can't you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame? That's one. As this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on third down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Still have the first team offense out there, so.
Fourth down. Here's Love.
Oh, come on.
The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on down.
I don't know if I buy that one.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Alright, we had to go for it there. We were in no man's land. So, and it's a preseason. So what the heck?
Action now. It's Fields. Connects on the crosser. And rookie stuff now, but a lot to like about that effort. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter.
Alright, so they should put their backups in. Our backup should be in.
We'll return to historic Lambeau Field.
And we got the lead. I can live with that.
Top of the second quarter of play.
We got
it's
no more
Jets
Justin
football.
Fields.
They're looking at first down here. First throw for the backup now.
And
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down.
back.
but
Oh, don't tell me they got bailed out by a flag.
That's usually where we see holding calls.
Oh, we'll be accepting that penalty, folks, big time.
Back this offense up.
I do feel like the
After that holding call, it's now
defense
first
is
and
much
20.
better than it was in Madden 25.
Taylor now.
And that was one of the things they highlighted when they released Madden 26 is that they improved the defensive play because
After a solid game.
defense was rough. Defense was very rough in Madden 25. in my opinion. All right, going with a dime look here,
Second and 15.
trying to get this back up to make a mistake.
Looking for a target.
Throws the ball away. We'll move with that. That was almost a sack though. That was a good coverage throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Third and 15. Just keep everything in front of us. All we got to do.
Here's Taylor to throw. Completed
All right.
over the middle.
Hell,
He has
and they
enough
have
time
to
make the
punt.
throw before he's taken down at the 47.
Fourth and 10.
Those little short throws,
You could argue that I should have punted, but you know,
but they really run the risk of a
what are you going to do? It's a
just like
preseason.
that, being stopped short of the sticks.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one.
now we're down to the second team offense.
The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series.
Matthew Golden completion.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
All right, Marshawn Lloyd. I have not loved Marshawn Lloyd in the game so far. He just can't get any significant yardage.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Gates, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here we go, 2nd and 9.
Oh, Golden had that in his hands.
Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Third and long for him here.
Ah,
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down.
trying to get it to Marshawn Lloyd, but he got stuck on
Bring up 4th down.
pass protect there.
The Packers send out their punting unit. And this was certainly
What the?
low and pretty short.
Oh my God, that was a horrible punt.
Made a little shy of midfield.
Oh, that was brutal.
Again, the offense heading out.
All right.
Their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away.
Yeah, why'd I bother punting? For real.
To the air, Taylor. Finds him over the middle. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. As Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
I'd love to get
And now 7 to go.
this backup quarterback to make a mistake here. Throw it into coverage, throw it into coverage. Or get sacked, that works too. Alright. Sorrell with the sack. Love it, love it, love it. Want some more of it. Can't believe I just quoted a country song.
To the air, 3rd ball.
Come on. No way he completes this. Are you kidding me? Come on, Madden.
It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Oh my God.
Down for a reason. Because you're just really not going to last long.
I could challenge that, but
Convert a good portion of your third
that's
down.
just
Some money
that's
down.
some bull right
Nice to
there.
see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a
Alright.
nice chunk there.
Ooh, I like that. I really like it when those
I don't like that call. All right, we're going for a blitz here.
to get the first down.
Taylor.
100% going for a blitz. All right. Nice.
6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Knock that ball down. I love to see that. That's something we didn't really see that often in Madden
Being
25.
this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing Taylor. And they will score.
Had to go for the blitz once they got that close.
The Jets tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets take the lead on that successful
Jets
kick.
take the lead. I mean, they got bailed out by that amazing catch.
Ready to send this one
I
away.
mean, I had them stop cold. And that guy made that catch in double coverage from a backup quarterback. Like that's Madden pulling some strings.
Looks like the 24-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And they'll try for
Problem is I'm not really getting any push from Marshawn Lloyd to get some yardage, positive yardage out of the run game here, which is really putting me in a pickle because Malik Willis is criminally underrated in this game.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say,
Like literally, his rating is horrible.
for defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get right.
Well, there we go. Malik Willis with an interception. Ooh, that meatball right up in the middle, nice and slow.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now pressure on its way. He's got it over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Maybe this isn't better than Saturday night?
He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I still think it's a competitive game.
They bring a tight end in motion right.
Run.
Gets it again.
Okay.
He's headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So we know now they're going to have to go for the pass.
Here's Taylor.
Come on. No.
Escapes the pocket.
Are you kidding me?
And he will score. It's a New York touchdown.
Oh,
The Jets parlay the interception into points.
disgusting.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized.
Come on, Packers.
That's crazy.
I mean, that was really, that shank punt really put us in a bad spot.
Send this one away.
All right, let's see what we can do. No, it was the interception that really caused the problem. All right, good.
This one's gonna bounce into the end zone.
Notice how I made Hardman stay away from the ball when it dropped inside the 5? Just saying, Nico.
Coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. First call here coming from the shotgun.
I don't have any timeouts either.
Go from the gun with Lloyd.
That's literally the best carry I've had from Marshawn Lloyd
That is simply a stay on
the
schedule
whole game.
kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Can we give Malik Willis
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And
some
it's the
easy,
Packers
easy
with 2nd and
throws?
6.
That's what I'm looking for right now.
From the 24. He won't get it there.
Why not?
Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row.
All right, maybe this isn't better than Saturday. Just being real with you guys. Another bad punt.
And this punt will be down right at the 40-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense.
All right, 2 minutes left. We know they're going to throw the ball a lot.
Here to end the half could make things even more comfortable.
So we're going in the nickel.
Now it's Taylor.
God,
Malachi Corley reels it in.
are you kidding me?
And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt.
Wish my backup quarterback could make plays like that.
Same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot, you totally flipped the field. Tone this drive.
It was a good stop. It was a good stop.
Dropping behind the line.
Let's just put some good plays on tape here. That's all we can do.
Offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
Here we go. Looking to throw. Taylor.
There we go.
They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
3rd and 18, guys. You can't hold on 3rd and 18. We're in trouble.
Here he is on 3rd and long.
Get there, get there. Yes.
He's in trouble, and they bring it down again.
All right, we're at least making it a long field goal.
Back him up ahead of 4th down.
To the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of his hands. He has just taken a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Nevis able to knock it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here.
No.
Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably
Are
just
you
gonna be
kidding
quiet and
me?
keep that bait.
Roughing the kicker again.
So yes, indeed, that is being confirmed, partner. They just said no to the penalty. What's going on?
I tell you what, Kate, if they don't want the free yards, you and I know 31 other offenses in the league who'd be happy to take them right now.
No doubt about that. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
6 seconds left. We might as well try to make a play here.
Back to throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not like the standard they set for themselves.
One final shot before the half. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. He's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31. So a 2-score. Well,
All right.
apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the
At least
second
we
half.
get the ball in the second half, folks.
Time now for the bottom half.
I mean, the big problem is Marshawn Lloyd just isn't fast enough to get any positive rushing
Fielded at the
yardage.
7.
And Malik Willis can't throw the ball.
And as they bring him down inside the 30. Here's the Packer
What I need is I need the coach to start calling the
They'll try to get that ground game established.
Malik
better than they
Willis
did in the opening
offense,
half,
right?
Bronx. See if they can attack that deficit. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Ball. The drive starts out small.
1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun.
Oh,
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, it kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It's a
dang goodness.
And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Lloyd on a shot.
Here we go. Finally, Marshawn Lloyd got some good yardage.
They make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I just love that.
Lloyd has to do lots of quick hitting stuff to really work because
Results like
he's
that
just,
more than likely
it
have
takes him
been
a
leading
long time to get
First down, and they go
to the line of scrimmage.
and he's brought down by a collective.
That was a lot of commotion for 2 yards.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Willis to throw it. Finds him on the crossing line.
Getting us to a third manageable there.
That's just discipline with the capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, to stay aware. But he's a viable option as well.
And he stopped just before he reaches the
Alright,
red
there we
zone
go.
at the 21. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Green Bay Packer.
First
Again,
down.
it's Lloyd. First
Ugh.
down, no gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage. 20-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Willis.
Oh, come on.
Interception ends that drive.
All right.
And the Jets are going to have it. And he's
I
going
think
to
we've seen enough here, folks. I'm going to call it here. Obviously, we need to work on our Madden a little bit, but, you know, it was fun. We'll see you tomorrow for news and notes from training camp on Tuesday, and then we will have some other topics I want to talk about as well. That's called the tease in the business. As always, go Pack Go.